Ladies and gentlemen, now today we got some pretty cool fights in Alliance War versus Kingdom of Legends yesterday, and by far the most jammy Invisible Woman boss kill you will ever see. I could not believe that we pulled it off after making such a big mistake toward the end of it, and you're going to see exactly what I'm on about at the end of the video. But to start off with this Alliance War, I took the full Psychic Thorns path in Phase 1, and if you're not familiar with Psychic Thorns, if you do contact attacks, you take loads of damage, but any non-contact stuff actually heals you instead. So it's kind of like Thorns, but with a way to regenerate as well. And Havok is just absolutely amazing for this path, just because like his mediums, his heavy attacks, pretty much all of his special attacks as well are non-contact. So you just regenerate, get topped up, and it just makes a lot of these fights really easy, because not only do you have like a mass amount of damage, but also it gives you a mass amount of regeneration as well. So it's a really fun time. Next up we have Iceman. Like K.O.L was just a ridiculously easy matchup. That man unfortunately didn't have the pleasure of having his 6-star K.O.L awakened, but here we do have a rank 5 version of Iceman. Now Havok doesn't have immunity to Cold Snap, so he can still get Cold Snap and Frostbite from Iceman. However, he does have a lot of energy resistance, so he mitigates the damage by about half, and along with the Psychic Thorns node, you can see the medium attacks are just keeping us topped up very, very nicely. So yeah, we managed to absorb all that initial stuff without taking too much, and then I just get ruined, man, by the special one, and I also get heal blocked by this node as well. So I'm being battered down a little bit here, man, but we're just continuing to slap in those medium attacks, get healed up a little bit, just going for like spam mediums here, and it's working out quite nicely. Just got the perfect opportunity to throw a special 3 here, so I'm kind of hoping it just doesn't about kill him, just so I can heal up from it, so I'm topped up ready for the next Psychic Thorns match, but I don't get the full heal there. But regardless, man, you know, we still got rank 5 Iceman down. If I hadn't have got hit by that special one at the start, just clipped by the very end of it, we would have ended that fight with full health as well. Then next up we have the left side section 1 Psychic Thorns mini boss, which is a rank 5 version of Void. Now this node is even more annoying for Havok to deal with, really just due to the fact that he has a 20% limber, so after like a few parries, man, which we had at the start, you can't really parry him, so you got to bait out heavy attacks there, combined with the fact that we didn't start, you know, fully topped up. This one can be a lot bit more difficult to struggle against and manage, and also we aren't getting like super good crit RNG on the mediums, because if we get a crit, like the healing is based off the damage you deal, so you get a lot more healing if you can crit there. But we're doing alright, you know, managing Void's debuffs here, just trying to build up to a special 3. I think we fire off here just in order to fully heal up, so we're at 48% now, and Havok's special 3 is just like a miracle button for these Psychic Thorns nodes, just because we're going to go instantly up to 100% hit points there. So yeah, that's really, really fun. And again, if you want an even safer time, if you like chuck on a muted power booster for this, you know, you're going to deal a load of damage, pretty much get back to a special 2, special 3, and then you can, you know, deal even more damage or regenerate even more right off the back of a special 3 as well. So now the game plan, really, we're in Assassin's range. It's just another combo in a bit, get to that special 2 and end this fight. Maybe I should have gone for a full 5 combo straight into special 2 there, but there we go, shortened combo straight into special 2, and Void is down. We finished that fight on 91%, so overall a pretty good result. Then moving on to section 2, we've got a biohazard enhanced evade Spider-Gwen here. So this is actually a really great time for Warlock, just due to the fact that he is immune to bleed, immune to poison, so we completely ignore the biohazard node, but also the fact that you can stun on this node as well, even with like 4 points in limber. If the opponent did have it, the heavy attack on Warlock is just so quick that it just lands, you know, if we've been very, very quick to react to it, about halfway through the parry stun. So yeah, it's just one of the amazing things about this champion that you might not initially consider, just the combination of like parry and heavy attacks. And if you're like not in Alliance War and don't have to worry about limber, like it's very often safe just to throw like a medium and then a heavy for a little bit more power gain. But yeah, just a really, really easy matchup, spamming heavies with Warlock. Just again, an absolute Alliance War MVP. Then moving on to the next fight, we had a 6-star Unawakened Heimdall with an enhanced auto block node. So this matchup, it really isn't that bad, man. Heimdall's just like so easy to counter in Alliance War. I kind of remember like before the champion was released, like some people were going to be like, Heimdall's going to be the worst, because everybody was a little bit worried because MODOK was like a really annoying auto block champion earlier this year. But like it's very rare that you see Heimdall's auto block actually trigger, even on like an enhanced node. I think here it finally triggers, but Nick Fury is so good for this matchup just because he can never get stunned off auto block, so it just makes him like a really solid counter for all sorts of Heimdalls, Medusas, and aside from that we can just burn him down. So yeah, just a really good option there. Nick Fury just doing work. But honestly, man, like, I've played so much Nick Fury, Havok, and Warlock in Alliance War, and between the three of them, there are just not many matchups that they really get stuck on. Like, occasionally we'll bring in Symbiote Supreme and Doctor Doom for certain stuff, but those three, man, they do all sorts of work across Alliance War, so they've been a very good trio for me this year. And then we've got a Wasp matchup. So Wasp is on this, what is it, 15% buffet node. She's kind of the left-hand side mini-boss, but a really easy fight for Warlock. Again, you've got infinite parries, so it's just a very easy case of like throw a few heavies, get to the special 2, the fight is over. That was ridiculously quick, man. He's just got so much damage output, just spamming that heavy. It's silly, man. There was also a debuff immune Heimdall mini that I left out, man. It was just a pretty like simple, boring fight for Nick Fury. But now we move on to the counter tactics thing mini boss, who also has the breakthrough node as well and stun immunity. So this, you know, man, can be a little bit annoying to deal with, and especially later in the fight, he's going to hit very hard on the block because every 5 hits is 100% more attack on thing. So yeah, it gets a little bit scary toward the end of this one, but I know Havok very consistently performs as an amazing counter to thing. He's just got so much damage output on that special 3, and we kind of maybe fired it off a little bit too early there where we didn't have enough prowess, so we didn't get that much damage back. But for this boss, considering it's a mini boss, I went for a mutant power booster as well, so we're going to get some of that power back there, and almost immediately up to a special 1. But now we're just trying to bait out a special 1, get him to dump those rock stacks, going in for another 5 combo to push him to another special 1, throws that pretty willy-nilly there, and then we go for another 5 combo. He's at 10 rock stacks. We just need to bait out a heavy attack here, retaliate with another 5 combo, get him to 15 rock stacks, and then we need to bait out another special 1, get rid of the rock stacks, and then it's all about getting up to that special 3. Here I decide, you know, because the special 3, the first one we threw, didn't really impress me too much in terms of damage, so here I'm like, I'm going to wait it out a little bit, wait till I get a bit more plasma, and then we're going to smash this man. So we bait out his special 2, we go for a singular hit, then straight into the special 3, because that's going to bring him like exactly to 15 stacks of rock stack, because regardless of the hit counter, special 3s only give him, you know, 1 stack. But that was actually a fair bit more damage than I expected. I think it's probably the breakthrough node giving us that big surge of damage toward the end. But yeah, really nice time. Now, next up, I kind of died very embarrassingly on this Captain Marvel. I had a terrible fight with Havok, where I just forgot about the what is it, the power draining node, so I couldn't really get any damage against Captain Marvel. I should have just brought Nick Fury, man, but I didn't want to include that just because it was such a lame death, man. Really disappointing. But yeah, this Alliance War, I died embarrassingly, but I think I've had a fair few good fights as well to make up for it, and Nick Fury is just absolutely shredding this Captain Marvel. Just such a basic but quite good matchup. Just, I should have gone for this first, man. It's just so straightforward. You're baiting out the special 1. She's not really gaining any binary ignition, and it's just a really easy time. And you've also got that massive safety net with Nick Fury in a matchup like this, where he's still got like the real Nick Fury phase. So even if we do like massively mess up and like take a full special 2 to the face or a special 3, then it's just not a problem because we still have like the real Nick Fury. She gets a bit of a cheeky evade there, but it's not enough to keep us down, lads. We keep on retaliating in. Just one more bait out. We do get clipped there, very unfortunately. We just need to bait out one more heavy attack, going for a final combo, and Captain Marvel mini boss is down, which frees up the final boss, who is a rank 5 fully maxed out Invisible Woman. Now, this fight, Nick Fury is an absolute friggin' god for, but it's very playing on the edge. And if you make one tiny little mistake, this fight can go south very quickly. So immediately we get battered, we go in for a block to transition into our second phase, so we can fire off the special 1 and permanently shut down the miss and also evade mechanic from the global, and then Invisible Woman should be really easy to fight. So we just hit into the block here, and I'm like, hang on, if I throw another special 1, I'm fully unblockable, so let's go for that. So at this point, man, you've got beast mode damage, you're unblockable, you're raring to go, you need to start tearing her down. So it's taken 30 seconds to get to this point, but look at the friggin' damage, look how quickly she's going to start dropping once we start laying into her now. It's just crazy how fast Nick Fury can shred a tier 1 Invisible Woman boss. But also, we are going to make a pretty big mistake at some point soon, like very close to the end of this fight. So, you know, keep keep an eye out for it. We successfully dodged the special 2 there, retaliate with another combo, straight into a special 2 of our own. At this point, she's a special 1 available, and I don't evade it. We get hit by the second part. I'm on 4% health. We take a blocked hit, gets us down to 1%. We don't have the evade counter, but straight into a combo, special 1. We finish off that fight with 1% health left. That was so jammy. I was so blessed that we actually managed to pull that off. But what a kill, man. So quick, so efficient. And even with a little bit of a mistake, we still got the job done. So thank you very much for watching today's Alliance War gameplay. And if you did enjoy it, if you do me a massive favor and smash that like button, that'd be greatly appreciated. And also let me know what you think of my elite skills in the comment section below. But I need to get a bit better at evading Invisible Woman's special 1. You know, there's always areas for improvement. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, take care. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.